Hi everyone, and welcome to the 5th Learning and Teaching and Quality Portfolio Team interview. Today I'm joined by Professor Margaret Jollands, the Acting Dean, Learning and Teaching for the Engineering and Computing Technology Cluster. Welcome, Margaret. How are you today?
Yeah, thanks, Ange. Very well, thanks.
Oh, good. Now, Margaret, you've been in the acting role of Dean, Learning and Teaching for approximately 1 month now. And yes. I'm absolutely delighted that you have now accepted the 3-year contract position. How are you enjoying your role, and what have you noticed in terms of opportunities that the cluster model brings?
Yeah, I'm really enjoying the role so far. And yes, there's plenty of opportunities. So that's really the fun part of the role. There's 2 that have really jumped out at me. And the first one is about sharing best practice, which I always love to do. There's teachers in both schools that already have great innovations in their classrooms, and I'm really keen to work with them to share that across the schools. And the other one is also very close to my heart, to develop our communities of practice in both schools, building on the groups that are already there and working well together, our assessment champions, our program managers, because communities of practice are a great way for staff to share their concerns, ideas and solutions.
Yeah, it's great to see that you've identified some opportunities, and I've heard those communities of practice, especially around assessment, are working really, really well. Have you encountered any challenges so far?
Challenges? Well, yes, there are a few. So a couple I could mention are embedding a cluster way of thinking into business as usual is my goal, but that's a work in progress, obviously. For example, we've been working on the terms of reference for the new cluster learning and teaching committee, and that committee will be really important going forward in progressing our approaches to learning and teaching in any new programs. That's one. And so another one would be, of course, COVID is still with us. It continues to present challenges both to staff and to students. We want students to come onto campus to access our great facilities. Students want to come onto campus. That's part of, they want to experience university life. But blended learning offers real advantages with the flexibility to study, especially the fundamentals and basics are very well suited to being pre-recorded in short videos. But it's our challenge to articulate and evidence that the value of blended learning through providing great quality online resources for our students.
Yeah, blended learning and authentic assessment are going to be big items or big priorities for us this year. And your role is actually going to be instrumental in helping me lay the foundations to achieve the ambitions of the Learning, Teaching and Quality portfolio, and also to position the college as an innovator and leader in STEM education. I know you've set a number of priorities for the college, for the cluster, I mean. Could you outline perhaps 4 of your priorities?
Sure. So I've mentioned one. So to embed a virtual cluster across the 2 schools, that's a really key priority for this year. And also to drive the collaboration in our disciplines to rethink a little bit about their approaches to teaching and learning, and how we develop curriculum to involve more digital innovations. Next one would be to, for our new communities of practice, to really focus on improving the quality of teaching and resources that we provide in blended learning. And lastly, I'm very excited about the new Centre for Digital Innovation and really look forward to working with James and the team and to foster new ideas in digital teaching into our classrooms.
Oh, thanks, Margaret. Thanks for sharing those priorities. I'm sure you've got lots more, but they're a good start. You also have 2 Associate Deans Student Engagement. What will they be working on?
Yeah, I'm so very fortunate. I have 2 great ADSCs, and 1 in each school, and they'll help drive positive change in learning and teaching. And that's Anthony Holland and Santha Sumana Sakara. It's definitely a team effort. We will be working closely with the schools to realise the benefits for students in each school and each discipline.
Oh, fantastic. I really have to thank you for bringing those insights into the interview, and also for the Engineering and Computing Technologies cluster. I think your leadership along with your team is going to be instrumental in realising our bold vision. I just wanted to thank you for today's interview, Margaret.
My pleasure. Thank you, Angela. I'm really looking forward to working with you and all the teams in college.
Fantastic. Bye, everybody. Bye, Margaret.
Bye.